What's up, you sexy sea dogs? It's your captain speaking. And one thing that annoys me the most in Sea of Thieves is joining an empty server when I'm looking to do some PvP. It's really irritating spending all that time to stock up, getting Reaper 5 to then realise there is literally no one on the entire map repping another emissary. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to try and find more populated servers and reduce that annoyance. Just before we get into the guide, if you enjoy this type of content and find it helpful, then please make sure to subscribe as it helps me out a lot. Now, without any further delay, let's dive in. The first thing I do when I load into a new server is I look at all the emissary tables, which you can find dotted around the outpost at their respective trading companies. On these emissary tables, if you see a little boat on there, this means someone in that server is representing that trading company, and the more boats there are, means the more people are flying that emissary flag. Now, it is also worth noting that only 6 ships of any type can be in the server at once. So if you see one ship on 3 different emissary tables, then you do have half the server representing, and while 3 doesn't seem like many people, it's still very good to find. Also, if you don't find anyone repping, that doesn't mean you've joined an empty server, it just means that no one is flying under that trading company flag, which is quite common to find in Sea of Thieves nowadays. Another thing to watch out for is any Reapers in your server, as you can guarantee when they hit Reaper 4, all the other people who are repping will immediately drop their flag to avoid being spotted at Reaper 5. In my opinion, it's just better to hop server if you find any Reaper above grade 2, as that alone would have killed off half the population of the server. Or alternatively, you could go and fight the Reaper yourself, but once they go down, it's probably best that you just go back to hopping server, as they probably would have left the server as well. A good way to see where someone is to see if there are any Reaper's bounties or chests, and see if they're moving. If they are, then that means someone's picked that up and is heading towards Reaper's hideout, so you can either go directly to them or cut them off at Reaper's. It's your choice, but make sure to keep an eye out for that type of stuff. Something worth trying is to head towards the world events such as Ashen Winds or a Skull Fort, as sometimes people can be doing those. And while we're on the topic of world events, if you see a big skull in the sky with solid red eyes, that means someone is doing Fort of the Damned, and you are guaranteed to find someone there, if not more depending on the server, so always make sure to go and check out Fort of the Damned. And the final thing that I can recommend is just sailing around in the more popular areas, such as the Shores of Plenty or the Ancient Isle, because they seem to be the more liked and favoured areas in the game, so a lot of people tend to stick around to those parts. Anyway, that's all I have for this topic. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them. If you liked this video and found it in any way helpful, then please make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more Sea of Thieves content, then please consider subscribing, and as always, I'll see y'all on the seas.
A ship, she dreams of wind in her sails, of wind in her sails, unfurled and shine.